in an all black drop. 10 rolled up when I'm out.
What's up guys, Souls Gaming here, and today I'm coming back at you with another tutorial for Geometry Dash 2.1. Now, the tutorial I'm doing today is the instant count trigger / count trigger. Now, this trigger is a very interesting one if I do say so myself, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So I have a small setup right here, got this nice wall. So say you want to make a level where you have to collect collectibles such as these, the coin, skull, potion, heart, or the key, so you can pass an obstacle or get a secret user coin, but you have to collect items before you get that user coin. That's what the instant count trigger is for. So in order to use it for its near full potential is I'm just going to choose one of these collectible items, and we're just going to use the coin. And what you do first is go to edit special and pick up item, and the item ID is basically the ID of the item, which is very important. So what I do is, since this is the only collectible item for this group, I'm going to put group ID 1, and I'm going to copy paste. We're just going to make 3 of them. And what you do next is you go to this tab right here, the BG tab, and get this, the 0 right here. This is a counter, I would call it. Go to edit special, and you see the item ID. Make sure it's corresponding to the collectible item. And we're also going to put this in a group so we can follow the player's X. So we keep track of how many collectibles that you have gotten. So lock player's X and extend that. So yeah, as right now, and as you can see, the counter starts going up every time I collect a coin. Now what the counter can do is, like, you can make the, make it subtract count, such as like subtract count -1, -2, -3. You can make them do that, or just make them go up. But in this tutorial, we're just going to make them go up. So now what the next step is, you go to the instant counter, make it correspond, the item ID, go 1, and we're going to make this one also 1 because it's the first coin that you're getting, and we're going to make it activate group and smaller. Now what this does, the equals and larger than smaller, well, this is the smaller amount, so this triggers a spawn trigger with the smaller amount with this number, and if it does have the exact same amount of number, then it won't do anything until we get further into it when you get equals. But for now, if it's smaller, then you can use a spawn trigger to make it toggle, which I'll show you in a minute. But as of right now, we're just going to make the item ID 1, target group 1, and we're just going to put a random spawn trigger group as 10. And for the next one, we're going to copy paste it. And also, don't forget, put the instant count trigger a few blocks behind the collectible item, so you know that you've gotten it and it hasn't messed up. So copy paste it again for the third one, and there we go. And now we're gonna we're going ahead and do this step right now. We're gonna go ahead and get the spawn trigger and put that in a group. First, go to edit group, put that in group 10. So this trigger, what has to happen right now is this trigger is going to spawn, this trigger will activate this trigger, and this trigger is going to spawn a toggle trigger. So what we're going to do is make that spawn trigger group 5, make that spawn triggered, and the toggle group, we're going to make that 6 and spawn triggered, and put that toggle group in group 5. And whenever you miss this group right here and activate this, you can make any one of these triggers happen. Like, you can make it move, you can make it stop, pulse, alpha, whatever you want. You can even make it shake if you want to. But right now for this tutorial, I'm only gonna make it toggle. So what happens is we're also gonna put all these coins in group 6. Whoops, hold on, I selected the wrong things. We're gonna put this in group 6. So when you miss a coin, they toggle off. But when you collect the coins, they won't toggle off. So now, when you collect all the coins, we can collect all 3. Go back to instant count. Move it a little bit over. Get item ID 1. Target count 3. ID 11. That's going to be the toggling of the wall. And we're going to make that equal. And, well, actually, no. We're going to make this toggle another spawn trigger, which is going to be in group 11. Activate group. And spawn trigger. Alpha group. Oh, that's the wrong one. Spawn. Okay, there you go. 11. Spawn triggered. Whoa, no. You're supposed to put this in 11. You're supposed to put that in 11 and make the toggle group 12. And we're going to put that in a group first. Put that in 12. And we're going to make the wall group 13. Select the wall. Oops. Nope. That's not how you select a wall. That's how you swipe a toggle trigger there, boys. Now we're going to make that group 13. And as you can see, collect 1, 2, 3. The wall's toggled. And hold on. Oops. I forgot to do one step. Don't forget to make it spawn triggered. I always do that all the time. Don't forget to make it spawn triggered. So like, see, don't collect the coins, you hit the wall. But you collect the coins, you don't hit the wall, which is really cool. Let's go in normal mode. See, 1, 2, 3. You pass the wall. And then I'll show you that when you like get 1, 2, or just 1, and you still hit the wall. Like 1, then 1, 2, miss that coin, you still hit the wall. So basically that's it, guys. And you can do a lot more with it. Like I'll show you real quick. Like you can make the background pulse. Like I'll do this real quickly. Put this pulse trigger in group 5. And edit spawn trigger, make it spawn trigger, or it's not gonna work. Make it fade out like 0.55 black, and channel ID BG, and boom, that happens. You also can do this with a ground, background, whatever trigger. You can do this with all the triggers, guarantee all the triggers, as long as you use the spawn trigger. And yeah, I really like this trigger. This is one of my favorite triggers in the whole entire update of the count trigger. But I hope this tutorial helped you out in some type of way. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.